Hello, Fright fans. Welcome back to my channel. We continue our dark journey through the Junji Ito Maniac series. Our story today is titled Back Alley. Ishida, a fresh college student, relocates to a boarding house, but the only residents are the owner and her daughter. The woman requested that the young man stays in the room that belonged to her daughter for more comfort. Ishida makes the decision to take a stroll around the neighborhood the day after his arrival and discovers a very high wall and fence next to the boarding house. Although this confounds him, he continues on his normal course. The young man had dinner with the landlady and her daughter Shinobu in the evening. Despite having a shy demeanor, he is able to communicate well with both of them. Ishida begins reading a book in his room after dinner, but something breaks his focus. He notices children laughing in the alley next to the guest house and walks to his room's balcony to order them to stop. The young man understands it was useless. He then climbs the balcony of his room and grabs hold of the enormous alley wall with both hands. Ishida tries to approach the noisemakers once more, but soon finds that there is nothing in the alley but a huge blackness, and there is no one there. The following day, Shinobu pays Ishida a visit in his room. The young woman offers to assist him in sorting the books on his shelf. The young man expresses gratitude and comments on the unusual event that took place last night. Shinobu responds that every day she also hears voices coming from the alley, but she believes that there is no one there. She clarifies that it's possible that these voices are coming from a distance and have been echoing throughout the room. Ishida is also advised not to attempt to leap off the balcony again by the girl. He might get wounded, and his life is valuable. The young man takes this in humor and vows not to do it again after hearing this. Ishida tries to read his book again at night, but from the next alley he once more hears odd noises. When he puts his ear up against the wall, he hears a terrifying voice yelling out repeatedly for Shinobu. Ishida leaves the boarding home the following morning to start his morning ritual, but he is stopped by an unknown guy on the street. The man leads the boy to a private place and begins to tell his story. The man admits that exactly 10 years ago, he also lived in the same room. He claims that the events in that house continue to haunt him in his nightmares.
And what do you want to talk about?
I tried to stay quiet about this, but I just can't do it anymore. The memories play over and over in my head. I have nightmares about it every single night.
The man reveals that there is a steel hatch in the alley and that 3 young men who died there had their bodies stashed inside. Additionally, the walls had stains that appeared to move and speak at night. The guy admits that he witnessed all of these things because of the room's window. The young man responds, "There isn't a window in the room, though." Ishida didn't think the story was true and didn't believe the man. That same day, Ishida realizes that the window is blocked by Shinobu's bookcase. He descends into the alley using a rope and discovers the bloodstains on the walls and a hatch that the man had said were there. The young man becomes aware that the door was locked. He grabs a stone and begins attempting to break it. He is startled as he opens the latch and peeks inside since there are actually bodies within. Ishida panics in fear and tries to climb back into his room, but he is stabbed in the hand by someone. As he hits the ground, he learns Shinobu was the one who had attacked him.
Shinobu?
So you found the hidden window. Man, you are nosy.
Realizing that the young man has learned her secret, the young girl starts telling him everything about her past. 3 bullies who thought they owned the alley when she was a young girl forbade anyone from playing there. When her father learned what she had done, he constructed a large wall to block the alley's entrance in order to conceal his daughter's heinous deed. After a few days had passed, Shinobu planned to kill 2 classmates she detested there and then. After putting their bodies in the hatch, she resumed her regular activities. She killed her father and also placed his body in the hatch after he learned what she had done. The girl claims that following that, odd stains started to emerge on the walls, which at night take the shape of the people who lost their lives. Every night they call her name, but as long as she stays inside, she will be secure, according to Shinobu.
Everyone who dies in this alleyway shows up as stains on the wall, and they sneak out of those spots each night to throw curses up at me.
Ishida has fainted, and the girl decides to climb down from the wall to investigate. The rope leading to the room snaps as it approaches the alley, though. Shinobu is imprisoned in the alley until night, when the stains start to move and move closer to her to finally exact their revenge. So what do you think of this anime? Leave it in the comments below, and if you like the video, like it and subscribe for more anime recaps.